What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Blind Power. Today I want to talk about 5 products that I want to see in assistive technology for 2019. So 2018 has been a great year. We've seen some refreshes on some devices. We've seen updates on Braille displays to support iOS 12 and to basically support new devices. We've seen the new Windows update, which integrated Alexa and Cortana. We saw the iPhone XS Max, which finally an OLED phone that is basically a plus size, so it's bigger. So we saw the innovation of that, which in my case is the best phone because it's big, very big. And that was a great innovation. I've always asked for a bigger sized iPhone, 6.5 inches, so 1 full inch bigger than the Plus models from last year's devices. We've seen the Pixel 3 XL, which basically improves on the camera that they had, which was, I consider, the best magnifier, and I still haven't gotten my hands on that phone. I'm so sorry. Phones are getting so expensive. I want to review that phone really badly because I sold my Pixel 2 XL and I think I'm going to be getting it January or February. I'm saving up to that phone. That phone is in my must list because I use that phone for magnification. The Pixel phones have been the best magnifier phones and they just iterated better, so now you can do like nighttime pictures and stuff for like dark mode. We saw we saw the Pocophone, which was like the best budget Android phone, which I haven't talked about here on Blind Power, but basically it's a well-rounded phone that can be fast enough to do your daily tasks. And we've seen great technology this year. We've seen the Surface products, which to me are like the best overall Windows products for students who are on a budget. We've seen lots of great products this year in 2018. We've seen the new iPad Pro, which I don't know how to feel about that one. Because I don't know. I feel like the screen has so many gesture issues with VoiceOver. I feel like it's so cumbersome. But, I have to go to an Apple store and review that because that device I'm not getting. I'm not upgrading my iPad, but I do want to go and test out VoiceOver on the new iPads and test my theory that reaching to the middle of the screen with the 3-finger gesture to go home and the app switch and stuff with VoiceOver is not good. But the 5-finger pinch gesture is kind of cumbersome. So there's some problems with the iPad Pro, the new one of the 2018, that I don't know how to feel about, but I want to do a video on that. Hopefully this Christmas break. So enough of a further ado talking about the devices in 2018. Let's talk about the devices we want to see in 2019, which there is 5 of them that I really want to point out. So at number 5, the first device, the 5th, whatever, that I want to mention is I want to see a thinner Victor Reader. Even I know it's not going to be the Trek, but at least the normal one. Just your standard Victor Reader, like a 3rd generation or something with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth or whatever, the same one, but just way thinner, slim it down, because technology is getting to the point where, we are at 7nm processors, which means that they're the size of your thumb, basically, length and width. They're that small, and that's for a powerful unit. So you can do that 7nm and have basically a super thin Victor Reader that fits in your pocket. Because I have the Trek and I have the other one, the 2nd gen. I sold it, but it was still pretty thick. I think we can get thinner, and the battery's already thin itself. There's so much space in the Victor Reader that could be redesigned to make it thinner. I'm going to try to Photoshop this stuff as I talk about it so that you guys can kind of get an image of what I'm talking about. And it would be cool because it would be more pocketable. And I feel like that would be awesome. The second device I would like to see is a Braille display smart cover for your iPad. Whether it's for the first or the second generation, you know, it's got the 3 little pins that connect the smart keyboard case to folio cases. If you haven't seen an iPad Pro, well, I want that, but like instead of the keyboard, or keep the keyboard, but add the Braille display. And that way you have, you know, for the totally blind, you don't have to reach up to the screen, use VoiceOver. You can kind of do everything down from the keyboard, including, you know, put a, I don't know, a 48 cell Braille display, perhaps, like 48 cell, go even bigger if you can. Or wipe out, you know, the keyboard and just make it like the normal Braille cells, but the, you know, dots 1 through 6, you know, put that. And make more space for the Braille display, and that way you have like all-in-one package, and you don't have to carry the big bulky Braille display and then the iPad and the folio case. You could just integrate the folio case with the Braille display. That would be cool. And that's the fourth device. The third that I would like to see potentially is a magnifier phone per se. Like, I want a phone that, like the original Samsung magnifier, that was like really cool. Like that Samsung magnifier phone that had like the DSLR style. I don't remember what it was called, but it was from back in like the Galaxy S4 era. It had like the zoom lens, and it was really like cool looking. And nowadays, if you put a big lens like that, like the 40 megapixel Sony sensor that they talked about like early this year, that would be cool, because we have I think it's 12, 13 megapixel right now on the iPhone and the Pixel devices that are the best magnifiers right now. I don't know about the Samsung devices, because I kind of bailed out of Samsung on the S8. But you know, I'm pretty sure they're good too. But like, you know, 12, 13 megapixels is what we're using right now with, you know, digital and optical stabilization. Imagine a 40 megapixel sensor, like big. I'll post a picture of the sensor. The sensor is huge. How about put that on the phone with the image stabilization, optical and digital, and then you know, use it as a magnifier. A nice phone that could do that. Like even HumanWare can do it. You know, you don't have to have a phone manufacturer do it because of the quality. Because for the Sided, there's no reason to do that, because you know the pixelation is the same. There's no real, like, you can't tell the difference unless you're like talking about like low light and stuff. But like with a 40 megapixel sensor, like in post production, you can do stuff with it. But like for magnification, it's nice because you can crop in and still get a lot of resolution with a, you know, nice 8K. You know, 40 megapixel sensor. That's cool, right? You know, you can do that. I just wish I had the ability to get the red, I think it's called the Red Weapon phone. The Red is a camera company, and they have a phone that supposedly has a really interesting camera. But you know, have a phone that has that big of a sensor so that you can magnify from further distances and close distances as well. Perhaps, you know, be able to change contrast and stuff, and like a portable CCTV phone. That'd be cool. The second thing I want to see, which I've really been wanting this to happen for a long time, make a Brailler that is just more compact. Like I've seen some of them that they've tried to compact them, but they put these metal gears and stuff inside. Find a way to like 3D print, like a 3D printed Brailler, and make it slimmer so that it could be like a pie slice, you know, and like the paper could be shifted from the bottom to like the top, or top to bottom. I don't know, just kind of like it goes through, and yeah, you have to load, you know, page per page, or have the big reams of like connected paper. But it's nice because of the fact that you have to. You don't have to, you know, carry a big bulky Brailler, you know, especially if you're like a lawyer or something and you need to have like physical notes. It's nice because it's compact and it fits in your bag, versus these bulky Braillers. They don't weigh as much as they used to, but they're still quite big. Those yellow and blue ones, like the ones that are like made out of plastic. Talk about color, but like if you're totally blind, I'm pretty sure you know the ones that I'm talking about that are like all plastic and like they have like metal, but it's only like on the hinges and stuff, and it's super lightweight. Well, keep the weight, but slim down the design. There's so much empty space inside of that Brailler. I remember the times when I've seen people repair them at the school that I went to. There's so much empty space and cardboard and stuff inside that you can slim it down completely and just kind of make a compact Brailler. That'd be cool. And, perhaps even have a way to, as the paper comes out, store a digital file of those papers on your phone so that you can have physical and digital, and at once. And you don't have to then find a way to type your notes into digital. You could just do two at once, Kill two birds with one stone. Number 1, I would like to see, and this I've thought about it so much, and I'm like, we need to have this. We need to have a revolutionary accessibility device. We need to have an Android phone that has a built-in Braille display. Yeah, I know for who, but it'd be a cool concept at least. Like the old school sidekick things where you plop down the keyboard from the inside. That would be awesome because, you can read your phone, with Braille, and it's all a compact unit. How nice would that be? You're able to have, your Braille display tucked under your phone, and you just pull it out, open it, and that'd be cool. Or just take the phone part off and just make it a pocketable Braille display. One of those two will work for number 1. I was kind of indecisive of which one to put, so there you go. There's both. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy early holidays. 2019 is going to be a great year. I'm definitely going to be working on lots of projects for Blind Power. The app for Braille, Bump Braille. I put the logo Braille because I originally wanted to make it Braille. Then it said Bump Braille. But Bump Braille. The new update, 1.01 that I promised in early December, is going to get pushed back because Apple denied my upload of the update with the holiday sticker, so probably till mid-December, because I have to now add an app that has a way to teach Braille. So I'm working on that, so that way the sighted and those who don't know Braille can learn Braille through the app. I will make it accessible as well, so it talks about the dots and stuff, so that way the totally blind can use it as a Braille cheat sheet as well. I'm going to start off with grade 1, and then I'll do grade 2, and then eventually Nymeth and all that other stuff. And then if I have a bigger team, we'll add more regions of Braille, but for now we're just going to start off with grade 1 and work our way up the chain of Braille. It's going to be cool. Bump Braille was just supposed to be a sticker pack, but it's now going to be a full-on Braille lesson app. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for your support. We're growing so fast. It's amazing to me how we are already at 322 subscribers, and I think we hit what, like 300 in early November, I think, in late October, early November. So these 22 subscribers that have been coming on here have been like in like less than a month, which is incredible. Yeah, a little bit over a month actually. Anyway, thank you guys for your support. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hit the subscribe button and remember to enable the notification bell to get all notifications of Blind Power uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.